Shalom. So today we're going to talk about the schism in the body. Unity is a quality that Israelites seems quite unfamiliar with, right? So we're going to look at this in terms of the body. We're going to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 25. It says that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. Now, before we look at this as members, because most of the time we look at the congregation in terms of members and the body, right? But this goes all the way down, right? It can go to your household, your wife, your children, right? But let's deal with your individual self first so we can get an understanding. So he says that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another, right? Now, when you're eating and you take the fork, the same hand that takes the fork, put to your mouth, and you end up biting that fork, guess what? You do not judge or condemn the hand that, oh, you did this, right? The same hand is accepted to comfort the mouth, is it not? And you have no condemnation for it because there's no division. What happens when you poke yourself in the eye? The same hand that pokes yourself in the eye is the same hand that is accepted to comfort the eye. Get water, wash, clean, get a towel, dry. No condemnation, right? No schism. What happens if you're walking or running and you trip where one of your legs trip the other one and you fall and you bruise all over? You're not thinking about the fact that your leg tripped over the other one, right? You're only attending to the bruises. You don't condemn your leg. There's no schism in the body, right? It's all unity. Even if it hurts you, you don't let the injury, you don't succumb to the injury, you don't give in to the injury, but you forgive. You forgive your leg for tripping you over. You forgive the hand for putting the fork in your mouth and you bit it. Right? What happens when you bite your lip? You bite your tongue. You don't condemn your teeth for biting your tongue or your lip, but you just comfort yourself. Forgiving totally, no judgments behind it, because it's all unity, right? Now, when we start to see others as part of the same consciousness or the same spirit of Yahweh, guess what? You have the same forgiveness to forgive that person. You have the ability to suffer the injuries. You can suffer the injuries without becoming as the ones who inflicted the wounds upon you. That is what true forgiveness is. Do we have that care for each other? Yes, that person did you wrong, but is it in your spirit to forgive that person without condemnation, without constantly be thinking about the wounds or your affliction, or the affliction caused by that person? Do you have that ability? Yes, you have. You have the power to forgive. Yes, will the thoughts come back? Oh, this person did this to me, or how I felt when this person, how I was feeling when this person did this. Yes, it's going to come back. But in that moment, that is the moment that you forgive. Every time the thought comes back, hey, remember he did this, you should do it back to him. That's the moment, that's the window of opportunity for you to forgive, because it's going to come and go. Forgive is not just something that happens in the snap of a finger. It takes time. Until after forgiving over and over, guess what? Now the thought is going to come to you, but there's no sensation, there's no feeling, there's nothing in your mind or in your body that makes you want to seek revenge. And in that moment, when you no longer have a thought or a desire to seek revenge, that is the moment you accept. That is the moment you forgive. And then you overcome the hurt. So this is how forgiveness needs to be done. Let's read it one more time. It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 25, it says that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. Just like you care for your right hand when it does something to your eye, the eye still accept it to wash it. Whatever it is, it's that same care we need to have one for another. Is it difficult? Yes, at first, of course, especially if this is foreign to you, especially if you are a revengeful person. And we know a lot of us are out there, a lot of us are very revengeful. Can we change? Of course, but we have to take that power back. That's the only way we're going to change our situations, when we change ourselves, when we change how we react to situations, how we react to the external world. Do not become the very thing that you are fighting against. That's the worst thing that can ever happen. Let us have the same care for each other. Let us unite. Shalom.